Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I send you all so much love and light. I hope that you guys are all doing well. So today's reading is all about who's crushing on you right now. So this is who's thinking of you, watching you, and interested in you right now. Now, it could be a confirmation to you about who this person is, or it could even reveal to you someone that you don't know feels this way about you. But that's what we're going to explore today, and this is an all signs video. Feel free to watch for your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you're looking for more messages from Spirit, I do hope that you guys enjoy these readings. If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. My name is Lynn. This is Passion to Heart Tarot. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to start out with Cancer's reading because it is Cancer season. About to be Cancer season when I record this, so happy birthday to all my beautiful Cancers. Let's get into it, you guys. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of Holy Spirit. All right, Cancer, let's see who is crushing on you right now. Interesting. Because it feels like you have someone that's recently come back into the picture. Some of you have. So I'll start with those of you that have had someone recently come back into the picture, someone that you were in separation from. It looks like at one point in time, like you guys were building, but maybe you never really took it to the place of a relationship. Maybe the timing wasn't right. It just feels like you guys were building something and then this person either moved, or maybe you were younger and like they had to move because their family moved, or it could even be someone that moved for work, they relocated, they could have been even deployed, because it just feels like this person, that's the person that I can see crushing on you currently because of the way that they were gone and now they're back. So it could be literally they were gone and they relocated and now they're back, or you guys just went your separate ways. If you had feelings for each other but it never really took off, that's the person that I can see. That's who's back. Looks like they're doing all the pursuing and holding on to you so tight. This is a person that is very romantic, very expressive. I highly doubt that they're leaving you questioning their intentions and their feelings towards you, only because this person looks like they are so caring and nurturing and expressive. It's someone that genuinely cares about you, Cancer, because I can see the way that this person just thinks about your well-being and what goes on with you day to day. Because it's just such a vibe of I just want to, anything that you went through that was hurtful or a negative experience for you, what I want from you, Cancer, and my intentions towards you is to make it so you never feel like you have to look back at that again. Like you can only look forward, and you're with me and you know that I'm here for you and that I'm never going to leave your side and I care about you. So this is a very deep connection. That's why it feels like you guys already had started something with this person. Like you already have feelings for this person. Like you already were building with them. There's a history here for sure. So for others of you, this is letting you know that you have someone that wants to come back into the picture. Some of you know that they already have, and like you're pursuing things now and you're seeing where it's going, and it's just a positive message to you from Spirit about this person's intentions towards you if that's the case. For others of you, Cancers, if they haven't come back yet, you have someone that wants to return into your life so badly and has not lost any feelings for you and has not let go of you. Thinking about you constantly, thinking about the ways that they just want to be there for you and love you and take care of you. I pick up on such a nurturing and loving energy that this person wants to bring. So they could literally even be someone who's in the business of caring for others, taking care of others, whether they're like a caregiver or they're a provider. Could be someone that's even in the healthcare field, someone who's in the mental health care field, because of the way that I can just see this person as a natural born caregiver and just so generous. That's one of their best qualities is their generosity and the ways that they just care about, justice and what goes on in the world. They're a very caring person by nature, and I feel like you'll definitely reap all the benefits of that, Cancer, if you choose to let this person into your life. Just know that they're going to be the one that approaches you if they haven't already. And where there's such an energy of a history here, if you can't think of anyone that you were building with romantically in the past, but maybe it just never took off, so to speak, this is still someone that you know. I mean, this is not a stranger. You know this person, and maybe you just never thought that they thought about you in this way. I feel like it's a person who's had feelings for you for a very long time, and they're crushing on you currently, and I can see where they're about to make their move if they haven't already. I want to look at that Knight of Cups. It's just such positive energy that this person brings. You have someone even, and look, Six of Cups is underneath the deck. See, that's the history. You have someone that could even know a lot more about your story than you know that they know. Someone who inquires about you because they are crushing on you and they have such strong feelings for you and they want to know about you. So you could even have someone that asks a lot of questions about you to people that are around you or people that you know, because that's what it feels like. They've liked you for a long time and maybe been planning a move for a long time, and now they're in the position where they feel like they can actually do it. It feels like this person knows a lot about you because that Three of Swords is coming through in reverse. So it's like they know about your struggles. They know about the difficult times that you've been through. They know about the times when your heart has been broken. And this person has just these beautiful intentions of, I want to be the one who makes you smile. I only want to bring positivity into your life. I only want to bring love into your life. I never want you to feel like you're in pain ever again. This person is a hopeless romantic. Let's look at that Knight of Cups. See, the Ten of Swords is coming through. And that is really all about how this person is a catalyst for your healing, that has a crush on you now and is coming towards you. So there's a very encouraging message from Spirit to embrace this person's uh, offers they make towards you, like the pursuit, to embrace it because you will not regret it, Cancer. It's someone that's coming into your life to bring very healing energy towards you because this is about relief and pain and feeling like you are supported, feeling like you have someone that wants to take care of you. Even the Nine of Cups to come through is beautiful. The Nine of Cups shows me someone who, that's a part of their love language, is like that, the affection, the attention, being very touchy-feely with each other, someone who's going to really encourage you, compliment you, flatter you, put you up on a pedestal. It's a very lovey-dovey kind of person who does not mind like public displays of affection, whether that's holding hands, or, you get a little kiss in public. This person is very affectionate. Someone who I feel is always going to be just like holding on to you, touching you, whether, like they are just running their fingers through your hair, or they just have their hand on the small of your back, or they just have their arm around you. That's what this person's vibe is like. Candles are already going out, and I always feel like when things happen in the reading, it's messages to someone, because that could have just been a sign to someone right now. That's what I can see. So I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to embrace this person coming into your life. Take from that what you will, depending on the circumstances that you've gone through. But I don't see someone who's coming in to bring any hurt or difficulties into your life. It's the opposite. This person is coming in to bring romance, positivity, affection, and a relief in pain and healing. Okay, Cancer, that's who I can see is crushing on you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading. Let's see who is crushing on you right now. So, Leo, your energy is here. This could be another Leo, that maybe you have another Leo on your mind. Or you could just have strong Leo in your chart, maybe moon or rising signs, because your energy is coming through. It could just even have to do with the way that this person is so fixated on you, like it's your reading and even your own energy showing up because of the way that this person can't let you go. Can't let you go, because this shows me that you have a history with them. It's not like it's just some random new person that you don't know about that's crushing on you. This is someone that it does not look like it's over between the two of you, only as far as potential and divine timing. Of course, whatever you decide for yourself will be what you decide for yourself. But I know when I tap into this person's energy, they don't want things to truly be over. This feels like you had a connection with them before, things got off track, and it's since been off track. This person I can see feels they owe a lot to you, and maybe there's even a lot of things they feel they owe to you as far as the influence you had over them, the positive influence you had over them, and because of that, what you taught them and what they gained from that. So there is a real sense of gratitude that this person feels when it comes to you. Think of someone, Leo, that you feel you taught a lot of things to. Some of your life experiences, some of your hobbies, things that you put them on to, could even have to do with clothes, fashion, spirituality, religious beliefs, whatever it is. I know that this person feels like they learned a lot from you, and there's just this overwhelming sense of, I want to pay you back for what you've given to me. It seems like things as far as the timing was not right between the two of you. Divine timing between the two of you. But you know what's very ironic about that energy is everything plays out the way that it's supposed to. There's a chance for you and this person to come back together if that's what you want, Leo. See, what's funny is they might have even told you, oh, the time wasn't right for me, or I can't invest in something, I have this going on, I have that going on. So this person might have thought that that was up to them, but it really was the way things were always going to play out, with a separation and the two of you getting a chance to come back together. And I can see everything that they've been thinking about since being apart from you. Like I said, everything that you taught them and what they feel they owe to you. As far as this person's love language, it is someone that comes across now as very affectionate and like wanting to do things to show you that you are loved. I know that this person will be very complimentary towards you. They'll definitely flatter you. And that comes from a real and sincere place, because I can see the way that if they were to have you, how this person would feel like it's a huge accomplishment in love. Having your affection and attention in return would make this person feel like they're very special. And that's flattering, Leo, because they look at you as someone that's rare and unique and special. So to get love from a person like you makes them feel like they're special just by being with you and receiving that love from you. So this is someone that I can see. I think you're going to see a different side to them as far as the vulnerability that they show you. Feels like a lot has changed with this person since the two of you have been apart. They've grown tremendously. They've really put things into perspective. They realize like what a partner would need from them and also what they need in a partner. It's a person who at one point in time was too proud to apologize, too proud to even ask for a second chance or admit that they want a second chance. But that's all changed with this person. It just feels, the best way to describe that energy to you, Leo, is it just feels like they were immature and now they have a newfound sense of maturity. These two feel like a couple to me always. The Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, that feels like a power couple to me. It's definitely two people who turn heads and definitely thrive when they feel like they have the other one's like full support and attention and attraction. Because I feel like the two of you, when things are good between the two of you look at the other one and like you love their style, you love their personality, you love their swagger, you love I think you even look at each other and feel like you're just very healthy and you're polished, and both of you feel very proud of each other and yourselves when you're together. And I don't mean that in like a narcissistic way. I mean it in a way that we bring out the best in each other and we're like a power couple. The two of you have potential for that. You have potential to be that still. This person wants you and only you. They don't want you to be with anyone else. They want you to be theirs. They want another chance to give you all of their love and affection. They do, Leo. I wonder how you feel about this reading. You know, given that this is not a new person, this is someone that you have a history with, and these two energies just say so much about the chance from the universe to do this again, or to finally do it right for the first time. So that's what's going on. Definitely, I get a sense of this person's pride. I get a sense of this person's, it's like their pride, it's like their ego. But you know what's interesting about that is, yes, this is a person that loves the finer things in life. Yes, this is a person that is very proud, who does care about appearances, materialism, and things like that. But that's not something that's negative about them. It's just that they have very high standards. But the beautiful thing is, like, when I tap into this person's energy and I look at you, Leo, they feel like you exceed my standards and expectations and then some. So I see someone who really wants you back. And if given the chance, would never do anything that let their pride stop them from expressing all of this to you, and they wouldn't let you get away because they know that there's a lot, like they see what they're missing, they see what they missed out on. So it's like wishing and hoping for another chance to do it right. That's who's crushing on you, and someone that you have a history with. Someone that some of you here had a full-blown relationship with. But for others of you, it's a person who maybe the timing was not right between you and them, where you never really got it off the ground, but it was still something that was like, you were growing and developing feelings for each other. And but maybe because of the circumstances, which is really like divine timing, it never moved forward. So that's who I can see currently crushing on you, Leo. Just want to take a look at that. Seven of Pentacles. B and J are the initials coming through. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse again. Libra's energy is here now. These energies repeating, I always try to dig a little bit deeper, but when I see cards like repeating, I feel like that's the message for you. So that last message about the initials could be an important takeaway for you. Could be this person's initials or your own are significant to you somehow. I have to mention this about them. For someone here, it was the way they were so, like, I can see the way that this person regrets not letting you in and wishing for another chance to do it, to share everything with you because they were so reserved. It's not necessarily like guarded, it was more private. But now what I can see going on with this person is the realizations that they have about you, Leo. Maybe even realizations as far as how you carry yourself. That you also have a side to you that can be reserved, that can be not necessarily introverted, but it's more like you don't just give your time and energy to anyone. Realizing things about you where maybe even, because what I can pick up on is for some of you, this person might have thought that there was a lot of romantic competition, just simply based on, you could probably take your pick from whoever you want to be with. And I say that because I see the way that they look at you and the flattery and feeling like the two of you could be such a power couple. So it's the way that this person realizes that, yes, well, maybe you could have taken your pick from anyone because you just are very striking and you attract people to you. Realizing that you were more reserved than they thought. It's realizing things about you that they didn't before, Leo. Do you know what I mean? It's especially if you guys were just talking to this person and things never really took off because maybe you were talking to them and other people as well, like dating around and trying to see what was going to happen with this person, but maybe it never happened because this person wouldn't let it happen. It's like, I think for someone here, they see the ways that you were waiting for them until it became too late, until you couldn't wait anymore. And they see the ways that you were really open to them and you weren't open to anyone else. But they might have just had it in their, they might have just had the wrong idea in their head. Do you know what I mean, Leo? I hope that that makes sense. And you know what's crazy is something that I just realized now. All of this major arcana coming through, which is significant. Because the major arcana is like the major path, the main path. So it's like, it's funny that I just realized that now. So that's what the vibe is like in the reading. Someone recently having major realizations about you and what they could have had, what they hope to have, where things could go. This person is still holding on. It doesn't matter how long it's been. They're still holding on because they realize that they're never going to find in anyone else what they found with you. That's why they can't let it go. And even if the time wasn't right before, it's right now. And that's who's crushing on you, Leo. Potential to move forward again with someone that you have a history with. But that's up to you whether or not you choose to embrace that path, because it's open, wide open for you here, Leo. All right, that's what I can see, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I love you so much, Leo. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. All right, Virgo, let's see who's crushing on you. Who's interested in you right now? Who's watching you? Who's thinking of you? So this is definitely an ex, Virgo, because it's someone that just wants to get back together with you so bad, and that's just what it is. Someone who is so like I feel like this person is even more attached to you since losing you. It's like this person is even more stuck on you now that they don't have you, even more stuck on you than when they had you. This is definitely someone that you might have felt was taking too long to make a commitment, or felt like they were just taking too long and not letting things progress at what felt like a more natural pace for you. And I can just see how badly this person wants to reach out. I mean, they haven't reached out. That's what it feels like. Maybe some of you they have, but this is who's crushing on you, and I feel like the energy coming from this person is it's everything that they're feeling but that they haven't done yet. It's like what they desire but haven't made that move yet, because I feel like this person does have a tendency to overthink things. They definitely look like a planner to me. It looks like someone that thinks about every possible scenario, very analytical, and they let their logic take over too much when it comes to love. I feel like this person, you're definitely in their heart for sure, but it just feels like they don't listen to their heart as much as they should. I think that this person even had a bit of a jealousy streak because of the way that, they're thinking about how they want you back. But then they also worry about who's around you now. They worry about who you could be talking to. It just feels like this person drives themselves crazy because I see how badly they want to approach you. And then I also see how much they hold themselves back from approaching you. I want to look at that Knight of Pentacles. See, that's the thing about this person, is the way that they just get in their own head, and they're their own worst enemy. I feel like this person does such a good job of beating themselves up. So each day they feel like they miss an opportunity to try and get back in your life. Like it feels like they get caught up in this energy of, okay, today's the day I'm going to reach out. I want to approach them. I want to take my chance. I need to. I have to. And then they go the whole day without doing it, and they're thinking about everything that could go wrong, or thinking about who's around you now, or this person feels like you're going to turn them down. That's what discourages them so much. And then what happens is at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and they go to get in bed and they're trying to get some rest, they're tossing and turning because they're thinking about why didn't I just should. So this energy here and this energy here is very compelling, Virgo, because it just shows me someone who's really agonizing over you. Like this is an ex, and they just, I mean, it's really more than a crush. It's like, I should have known what I had when I had it. I should have never let this go. I should have held on to it. I should have never let these things come between us. I need to reach out. And they are doing a good job of torturing themselves, honestly, So that's who this is. Leo's energy is here, you guys. Is this a Leo, or are you on the cusp of Leo, Virgo? That could be your own moon or rising signs. Or there could be Leo cross watchers watching this reading. Three of Cups in reverse. Now that's very interesting. Because on the one hand, I feel like it has to do with this person feeling this sense of betrayal if you're with anyone else right now or talking to anyone else. But they know that they don't have you anymore. That's why they want you back so badly. I just feel like it has to do with this insecurity and jealousy that I can see. And I wonder if that's what drove the two of you apart in the first place. And I wonder if any of you had an ex that cheated on you and that's what drove you apart. Please don't think I'm sticking up for this person in any way, shape, or form. I'll just tell you what the energies are like and what's going on with them. This person wants you back so badly, they cannot let you go. Like they're just stuck and that's it. But then they're stuck on you, and then they're stuck in their own head because they won't take a chance. But that doesn't mean they're not going to. Because I'm telling you, like, every day they have to wind themselves up to make that move. I wonder if any of you have had this person make the move and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You resonate with these energies. If so, I just think that Spirit wants you to know how much courage it took, what they go through, how they're still stuck on you, how you have them wrapped around your finger, but then also how I can still see their jealous tendencies. They're still there. Six of Cups around the Page of Wands. I think they are going to reach out. I think they're going to talk to you, and I think that what they're going to do is try and reminisce with you about the good times between the two of you. And they might even take advantage of a significant date or an anniversary, or they might even take advantage of a holiday, funny enough. A holiday as an opportunity to make contact with you. Or if something else is rolling back around again locally for you that the two of you once did together. Seizing that moment to reach out because it's a good opportunity. You know what I mean? Because they'll be thinking to themselves, oh, they're going to remember when we did this, and this is around the same time last year that we did this. Or it's like the sense of history coming back around again, and they're going to use that as an opportunity to reach out to you. It just makes me wonder with this kind of vibe, do you guys want this person? Do you? That's a very personal answer to that question. There's no right or wrong answer. I'll just tell you who I can see is crushing on you, this ex of yours. Okay, I love you so much, Virgo. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. All right, my beautiful Libras, who is crushing on you? Let's tap in and see who is thinking of you, who's interested in you, who's watching you. Who is this? Very interesting the way that this person is bringing like this sense of I don't want to call them bitter, but I mean there's something about this person where they feel like entitled. Their overall energy, Libra, is kind of alarming to me because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse shows me like this person's resentful side, which is crazy because then if they're resentful, then why are they crushing on you? I just see that they feel they have so many unanswered questions when it comes to you, but that doesn't stop them from having feelings for you. because they do. This is the crush, but at the same time, they have a lot of questions about how do you feel about me and where do I stand with you? See, okay, so I'm not sticking up for this person when I tell you that, but they feel like I've made it clear. I've put myself out there as far as I can. I've told you everything and professed everything that I feel for you, everything that's in my heart, everything that's on my mind. And I was straight up honest with you. I kept it 100 with you. That's how this person feels, Libra, right? But I feel like their emotions are shifting because the longer they go with not having their questions answered and not truly knowing where they stand with you, their resentment grows and they feel like this person worries themselves sick thinking about things. It's because their feelings for you are so strong and they want this so badly. They really want to have a future with you, and it's just this person feels like they're in a horrible position because of the way things are not clear. And then they start to feel like, am I a fool for holding on? Am I all alone? So the resentment comes from them feeling like they've been turned down. But like I said, it's a bit complicated because then they're still showing up as a crush, which means they're still hung up on you. They still have feelings for you. They're still interested in you. They just want to know that you're interested in them. This person is really wanting you to give them clarity because the clarity is going to give them peace of mind. Do you see that? Even the Two of Pentacles is coming through. That's like, you see all these waves back here and how it's so rocky and these ships are on those waves. It's this person's emotions. Back and forth, up and down, unsure, yes, no. But what they want is for you to help them find that balance. Because your answer is going to help them find that balance. Knowing clearly where you see things going and what you want with them is is what they feel is going to help them find that balance. So what I see the clearest about this person, Libra, is this is someone that has straight out told you already how they feel for you. They didn't hold back. They didn't, they were just honest. It's incredibly vulnerable on this person's end. But what I can see now is the longer they go not knowing what you want with them, it just makes them feel foolish because they were so generous, they feel. They were just so nurturing towards you. This person feels like I just wore my heart on my sleeve when it came to you. So when they didn't get that back, they just feel foolish because it's almost like their kindness was taken for weakness or their gestures were taken for granted. That's how they look at it. The Six of Wands in reverse is a very strong message, kind of pushing someone to act sooner rather than later. Don't let me put pressure on you though, Libra. I'll just tell you what it's like. I'll tell you what it's like based on this person's energy and how they're looking at things. They don't want to walk away. They don't want to give up. But their state of mind is like, how long can I hold on to something that's lopsided? I don't want to feel like I wasted my time or like that what I was doing was in vain. That I'm feeling all of these emotions and worrying myself sick and for what? So it's just something to think about, Libra. If you want this person for whatever reason why you might be holding back, is it time for you to embrace it? Because I know that when I look at this person's energy, they're questioning all of those things, what I mentioned to you about how long should I hold on to this, and then how their feelings have changed and they're growing more and more resentful about things and they want that clarity. But to each his own. Some of you may hear this and you're like, you know what, too bad for them. That could be the case. But for others of you, those of you that resonate with this energy, it's just the question coming through from spirit, is it time for you to give this person clarity? Is it time for you to open up and express what you want and how you feel? Is it time for you to say yes to them? And the answer to that is very personal. Okay, Libra, I love you so much. That is who's crushing on you right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. All right, my beautiful Scorpios. Who is crushing on you right now? Let's tap in and see. Who is thinking of you? Who's interested in you? Who's watching you? So it's kind of complicated with this person as far as like what you were to each other. Because it might have just been way more significant to this person than it was to you at the time. And I don't mean that in a mean way. It just because they're coming through as a friend and an amazing friend, like someone that when things were good before you had what looks like a falling out or before communication was lost between the two of you, I know that when things are good with this person, this is someone that when you're with them, you never laugh harder. This person could even bring out your wild side, Scorpio, where like you do things with them that you don't do with anyone else. Like you really cut loose and you have fun and like you go hard with this person. It just looks like they come through as someone that is very important to you, someone that does bring a lot of happiness and love into your life, but it's complicated because they come through as a friend that is deeply in love with you. Like, oh my God, this person is so in love with you still to this day. I talk about to this day because the tower is in reverse, so that lets me know that things might have ended badly with the two of you. You might have had a falling out with this person. Or you just, it doesn't look like they went quietly though, because the tower, when that happens, it's like an explosion of emotion and like everything that I was holding inside just came to a head. So they could have even came down really hard on you. And I wonder if you felt like you deserved that or not. So the thing about it is, it's weird. It doesn't feel like you were actually in a full-blown relationship with them yet. For things to come crashing down lets me know that they felt they were building something with you, like something was happening, things were mounting, like we were growing, we were going somewhere. But then for some of you Scorpios, what I can pick up on is maybe you just looked at this person as a friend the whole time, but then it's kind of touchy because was this a friend with benefits? Was this just like did you not know what to call each other? Did you not know what this was? Because it just feels like there's so many questions, and since all of these questions are coming through, lets me know that this person had a lot of questions when it came to the connection with you. The initial M is here. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Judgment in reverse is why I'm describing the confusion. Like I tried to give my heart to you and you didn't take it. Does your name begin with an M or is that this person's? Could be. It could be. So this is okay, so it's like a weird situationship, and I don't mean that like to insult it in any way. But it's not like you had a relationship and they're like a friend, but they're an amazing friend. And then there's so much love that's between the two of you. Or I know this person was deeply in love with you. So that's who's still crushing on you. That's the crazy thing. Still crushing on you with a lot of regret about the way things played out between the two of you. Because what they're doing is hoping that they can be back in your life somehow. There's so much regret for losing it. Losing you, losing their temper, holding too much inside until the last minute. But this person was also extremely emotional when it came to you. Do you see this Ace of Cups is not to be dismissed? It's literally overflowing with water. That's how I know this person had emotions that were very difficult to contain, especially if they wanted more with you, more from you. They might have recently even gotten out of a long-term relationship. Like if you refuse them and they got together with someone else because they couldn't have you and they didn't want to be alone. I hate to say it like that, but for some of you here that's the case. They might have just gotten together with someone and now they're out of that relationship because it wasn't real. With you are who they wanted. You are who they still want, Scorpio. So I see the way that it's a double-edged sword because there's so much longing for you, like wishing that you'd come in and kind of rescue them in a way, sweep them off their feet, wishing that you'd I don't want to make this person sound desperate in any way, but they love you. They're madly in love with you. And it's like this longing and wishing that you'd kind of save me because I know they feel down. And I think that's why they're thinking about you so much and thinking about how amazing it was with you because it feels like a relationship that they were recently in has not worked out and they're out of it. So they're still thinking of you. So it's like, on the one hand, I want you to rescue me, but then also thinking about how they want to be there for you. I'm not taking their side, Scorpio. I just know how much they regret the way we left things with each other. Moreover, what they said to you, the ways that they felt they were going to shift control by coming down really hard on you. It just makes me wonder, would you be willing to embrace a relationship with them, a friendship with them? But don't think that okay, so the thing about this person is their vibe is like, oh, I'm good with just being friends, I just want you in my life. But they may say that for a little bit because I know that's what they could say, and I know that's how they think they feel, like they could just stand being friends with you. I know they just want you in their life any way that they can have you in their life. But given if as the time passes with this person, if you choose to embrace them again, Scorpio, every time they're with you, their feelings just grow. So even if they tell you I'm fine having you in my life even as a friend, that's not true. Because ultimately they're going to want to be in a monogamous, steady relationship with you. Some of you here just have a friend, and this is the energy of them, right? They're a friend, but they could have recently really stuck their foot in their mouth and said something that rubbed you the wrong way, or just said something to kind of create a lot of distance between the two of you. So some of you know that this is a friend, but the thing about this friend is they're in love with you. And they might have said something from a place of jealousy that they didn't mean. For some of you, I could even be revealing to you the first time or confirming something for you that this friend that's around you is in love with you, and that's why they get weird with you at times. And maybe that's why they stuck their foot in their mouth. It's like an awkward moment that could have happened between you and them that changed things. And maybe even for some of you here, you are the one that got out of a recent relationship and maybe they tried to make a move on you then and it was like too much for you because it's confusing because they're a friend and you're confiding in them, and then they're making a move on you as soon as you've gotten out of a relationship. It's very complicated because of how emotional it is. So no matter how you look at this person, no matter how you resonate with this energy, Scorpio, no matter who this is to you, what you need to know is not only are they crushing on you, like thinking about you, they want you, they're interested in you, this person is insanely in love with you. I want to look at that Three of Cups. And it's not loving you like a friend. This is romantic love. This is, I think you're the love of their life. King of Pentacles in reverse. Leo's energy is here. Is this a Leo that you're thinking of, Scorpio? Or that's thinking of you, because it could be cross watchers. your moon or rising sign even. There's an insecurity. There's an insecurity around the Three of Cups. Makes me wonder if some of you are just insecure about taking things to the next level with someone that you consider a friend. But there's all of these blurred lines that are here between you and them. If you're thinking of taking things to the next level because they've expressed that to you, and maybe that's what drove the two of you apart, let me tell you about this person's intentions towards you. This is someone who just I'm not sticking up for them, I swear, but then there's like messages in the reading that is like explaining why they did some of the things that they did from a place of being so emotionally tied to you. So if you are wondering their intentions towards you, Scorpio, this person loves you deeply. I feel like they would do anything for you. I feel like they would die for you. This person just wants to be someone in your life that lifts you up, builds you up, and encourages you. This person is very family oriented, marriage oriented, and doesn't want to do anything to hurt you or bring you down in any way. All they want to do is lift you up, and they are very serious about you. So lots of different messages because your reading is complicated, Scorpio, depending on who this person actually is to you, because I named a bunch of circumstances because that's what's coming through. It's just there's blurred lines because of that friendship energy that's there. So for some of you, it was a connection that didn't really take off. For others of you, it's a friend that's around you now. That's what I can see. So to make this even more clear for you, Scorpio, this is not necessarily an ex. It's someone that you just might have been dating, and their feelings at the time were much stronger than yours, or maybe they were just ready for more things at the time than you were ready for. Because this doesn't feel like it's an ex per se. It feels like we were friends and we were exploring and we were gonna see where this goes. We were figuring it out, and they might have become too emotional and too impatient. I just know that when things are good with this person, it's someone that you treasure, and you treasure being around them, and you've had some of your best times with this person. That's what I can see. Okay, Scorpio, that is who's crushing on you now. But like I said, it's way more than a crush. This person is in love with you very deeply. All right. I love you so much, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see who is crushing on you right now. Who's thinking of you? Who's watching you? Who's interested in you right now? Well, this person is steady watching you. I mean, they watch you so much, like everything that you. This person is definitely following you on social media. They definitely see everything that you post. They have their eyes on you in just about any way they can fix their eyes on you to watch you. Their overall energy comes through as the Page of Swords. That's very interesting to me. Some of them even go as far, someone even goes as far as having like a fake profile to watch you. Not that it's like a weird fake picture, it's just like it's a random profile with no picture and like just initials for the name. So if you've been wondering or suspecting, like, is that so and so? Like, yes, it is that person. It makes me wonder why are they just watching you like this in such a sneaky way? That's a little bit weird to me. That's a little bit weird to me, Sagittarius. I'm not gonna lie. It just makes like, it, is it someone that you're not talking to? This is not a complete stranger. Obviously, this is someone that I can see you have a history with. The two of you know each other, but for whatever reason, they don't want you to know that they're crushing on you and watching you. Like, they don't want you to know that. Maybe you're forbidden fruit to them. Maybe they should. Maybe they have no business watching you or crushing on you. I feel like that's why they keep it so secretive. It could just be totally forbidden and totally wrong for them to feel this way about you. That's what you need to know, is like there's something that's very off about it, because what I'm picking up on is it could even be like if you're in a relationship, it could be someone that's tied to your person that has a crush on you. Because obviously, this is not your own person. Although, for some of you here, if you have a person that has like real trust issues, they could even be watching you to make sure that everything is on the up and up because of maybe the way someone really broke their trust before. Because so strongly, I just pick up on this weird fake profile that watches you. That you don't know who this person is. You think you don't know, but it's someone that you know quite well. Weirdly, the Four of Cups is coming through, which is like a rejection that's turning around, like the table's turning. Something that this person feels they want to give back to you that you tried to give to them at one point in time. It's weird because I feel like there's definitely a history here, an unfinished business. From this person's perspective, the unfinished business is they won't stop watching you and they can't let you go. Like, they just can't. They're not over you. They won't let themselves be over you. It's like holding on to it so much, like grasping at straws even. See, some of you here, you know who this is and you've let them go, and they're like long in your rearview mirror. But this person is coming through as someone that is still watching you, is thinking about what they let come between the two of you before, even how self-centered they were before. Because now this person, it's like they want you so much more now that they don't have you. Trying to hold on to you because they can't face the facts that they might have really lost you. So there is like such a glimmer of hope. They hold on to that because with the Page of Wands, it feels like you guys are not in communication, but they are spying on you. They're spying on you, Sagittarius. I want to look at that. I want to look at that Four of Cups. Aries energy. Is this an Aries that you're thinking of? It could be your own moon or rising signs, or maybe there's cross watchers watching, because I see the way that you really are being watched. It feels like this person turned you down before. It feels like you were the one, when the two of you were connected, that kept trying to get this person to open up to you, kept trying to make them, be in the moment with you, present with you. It feels like they didn't realize what they had when they had it. But then why do they sneak? See, that lets me see into this person's ego, where I think that they only want to show you that they want you if they feel like that's mutual with you. That's what this person's energy is like. And if they felt like you wanted them back, they wouldn't be so secretive about the way that they cannot stop watching you. I'm telling you, Sagittarius, one thing you really need to know is this person watches you in every way that they can, whether if they live in the neighborhood or they just happen to be in the neighborhood so they can drive by to like see if you're home. like I said, I'm not trying to make them sound weird and stalkerish, but they are very fixated on you. Definitely on social media, if you're posting and sharing on social media, this person is there. Definitely still looking at messages that you guys sent to each other when you were in the connection, when you were in contact. And they read them over and over again and kind of reminisce. They look at your pictures and they reminisce. They just regret not choosing you. But then they're too ego driven to come forward. So that makes me wonder, would you even want this person back? See, the Fool is even coming through in reverse. That's why I talk about their hesitancy. It's like, well, if I knew that you still want me, then I'll show you that I still want you. But the cat's out of the bag because this person is very fixated on you still and cannot let go of you. All right, Sagittarius, that's who I can see is crushing on you. Definitely a lot more complicated than I expected to see, but that's who it is. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Let's see who is crushing on you right now. Oh, interesting. Cancer's energy is here. Is this a Cancer you're thinking of? It could be who's crushing on you. Cross watchers maybe, or your moon or rising sign. This is someone that walked away from you, funny enough. Walked away from you, maybe even just as you guys were building, maybe even just as you thought like it was going somewhere, things were getting good, and then this person goes and walks away. Very resistant to moving forward, very controlling even. The crazy thing about it is I see how much they miss you and how desperately they want to come back into your life. Even so desperately, like, I want to come over, I want to spend time with you, I want to visit with you. This is a person that could even work with their hands for a living. Like as in maybe their education is in a trade, hands-on kind of person, manual labor, or someone that even works with their hands and it's very detail oriented kind of work, very precise kind of work, math, engineering, numbers, measurements, things like that. Okay, that's an interesting message to just pop out. Let's pull what are like your real cards. Let's see who is crushing on you. It's really a person that their pride makes them keep too much inside until it just all explodes and it's too late, and then they go and they mess it up and like they stick their foot in their mouth. That's what it feels like this person does, or maybe even that's what they did. Leo and Virgo energy. Is this a cusp? Leo Virgo cusp watching? Maybe you're thinking of a Leo or a Virgo or your own moon or rising signs, or this could just be the energy of cross watchers. Well, what you need to know is this person actively still has their eye on you, actively still either rides by, watches you online, knows what's going on, pops into wherever you frequent. And it really has to do with the way that they miss you. It looks like you're not speaking to this person. The thing about their energy, though, is they're so prideful. It's not easy for, they hold a grudge better than anyone else. It's so difficult for this person to say when they're wrong. So difficult for them to apologize. They'd rather, it's so crazy because I see the way they're wallowing away and how badly they miss you. yet at the same time where they're too proud to come forward, but then they're watching you constantly. I think that this person has a good habit of sabotaging things for themselves. You know, they're since being apart from you and maybe even sabotaging the connection with you. I'm not on their side when I tell you this, Capricorn, but there's a lot that they've learned. I feel like they definitely learned the hard way. They chose the hard route when it comes to you, because it's like this person recently and very quickly has gone through major life lessons, serious amounts of introspection, connecting with themselves deeper than they ever have, looking inside in ways that were forced to, have been forced to, but still holding on to that sense of pride, which is really this person's, like, their pride is one of their biggest blockages. But I'll speak for them where they won't let their because their pride holds them back from speaking, but I'm speaking and letting you know what's going on with this person. See, they really are changing. They are, because they're forced to. They're forced to grow up. They're forced to look inside. There's things that they've been forced to realize since maybe even leaving things very messy with you. Because I told you they walked away from you. That's the crazy thing. That's what I could see as those cards flipped over. This is the one that walked away from you. And isn't that funny? Because the Eight of Cups really is the Hermit on that card. That's who it is. So it's crazy that you've been such a major catalyst for their growth. And the way that this person sabotaged things with you, walked away from you, and that's really like what set their cycle of growth into motion. So who is this to you? Because not for someone here watching, you're wondering if this is a non-romantic connection. If you're wondering that, yes, this is who you have on your mind. Could even be a child of yours. Could even be a sibling of yours, or even a friend of yours. I know this is technically supposed to be a romantic reading, but for some of you here, this person's energy that I can see is crushing on you is not necessarily like even romantic. It's like the way that they miss you and they walked away from you and they want to be back in your life again. So that could definitely be the energy of a family member. But for others of you, you know, this is exactly how you'll take it, as someone that you were romantically tied to. Ace of Pentacles coming through in reverse. Pisces energy is here now, you guys. Pisces. So this could even be a Pisces that you're thinking of. Cross watchers, or your own moon or rising sign. I think that this person now sees everything that you just tried to give to them and your intentions towards them, and regretting missing out on an opportunity for consistency and stability. So you have someone that is realizing so many things when it comes to you, Capricorn. This is the crush. But then what holds them back is the way that they need to stop letting pride and ego hold them back. They're not too proud to watch you, though, and drive by and spy and see what's going on, and follow you and see what's going on with you online. Because just know, every opportunity that they get to kind of look in on you, they do. Okay, that's what I can see going on, Capricorn. I hope the reading was helpful for you. I love you guys so much. Aquarius, who is crushing on you right now? Let's ask Spirit to show us into this person's energy what we need to know about them. This looks like it's someone that could have even recently reunited with you. Because that Five of Pentacles shows me, for some of you here, the ways that they missed you and now they've come back. But for others of you, right, I feel like this is your current person's energy. Or this is about to be your person, because things can really progress and grow. Because of the way that they feel, you saved me from a cold and lonely place. That's how this person feels. That's how they look at you. Like I was lost and I was desperate, like lonely inside. And you changed my whole life. You saved my life. You have someone, I wonder if they've even recently told you, I've always dreamed of being with someone like you, or I felt like since I was a child, I knew I'd be with you, or like we'd be together, or you're like what I've dreamt of, since I was a child. That's what I can see going on. So it's like, I wonder if for some of you, even have you known this person since you were a child, literally? Do you have like that long history with them? For some of you, you resonate with that energy, and this is who that person is, the one you're thinking of that you've known for a long time. And maybe even the two of you have been close for a long time. This could even be someone that you've seen through a lot of difficult experiences that they've had. You might have been there, by their side through a lot of their hardships. Just feels like the two of you have past life roots, connections, a deep history, even a history together in this lifetime, or this person was already drawn to you before they even met you. See, some of you here could have had someone come into your life and has already said to you, like, from the moment I saw you, I knew that you were the one for me. This person, I feel, has two sides to them, and it's in a very positive way, because they can be very quiet and attentive. They can be someone who's an amazing listener and let you take the lead, and they really can give you their undivided attention and make you feel special and make you feel like it's all about you. But that feels like once they let you in, you see that side. Because they also have this other side that can be very fierce and very protective. This person definitely is courageous and fearless when it comes to those that they love. Maybe even courageous and fearless when it comes to their children. Because some of you here, you may even have children with this person. Funny enough that they're coming through as a crush. Or maybe they even have children of their own and you see how protective they are. So they have like their feminine and masculine sides are very much balanced, which is beautiful, because they have that protective energy. They have that energy of like wanting to be a provider, that fearlessness, yet also like that gentle side. See, who I feel is crushing on you, Aquarius, is your person, or potential to be your forever person, potential to marry this one. Because the two of you, if you're not already in alignment, I feel like this is spirit letting you know that you're about to come into alignment with the person that you have endless opportunities with. So where I see all of this energy of longing for you, wanting you, if you haven't had this person walk into your life yet, which is funny because I know this is a crush reading, but if they haven't walked in yet, it's just a very special message to someone from spirit letting you know that your souls are calling out to each other and you're about to come into alignment very soon. That's all that means. For others of you though, I just pick up on this energy of someone that you've been around for a very long time. Maybe even a friend of your family, or your families know each other. You might have just like grown up with this person, even though you may not be in contact with them steadily, but you share like the same background, maybe grew up in the same neighborhood, same schools, things like that. And this person has they're crushing on you currently, wanting to be a part of your life, and maybe even just missing you. You're about to come into alignment with a very significant partner, Aquarius. I mean, it's all gearing up, which is so funny to me because this is a crush reading, but I feel like what spirit is showing me is something that's about to come into your life. This person is about to enter if they haven't entered already. See, some of you align with this reading in different ways. You resonate with maybe having known someone for a long time, or you resonate with like your soul longing to have someone come in, and that's mutual between you and this person. Some of you have already met this person, and this is spirit letting you know the potential of that connection and where things could go, especially if they've already told you some of the things that I've told you, like, I've always dreamed of someone like you, or I knew right when I met you that we were going to have something special together. And some of you could have even already had this person propose to you or talk to you about the future and marriage and children and things like that. So that's even beautiful, more beautiful that that's who's coming through as a crush. But you know, if you guys are talking about these plans for the future, you already know that it's far more than a crush. It's just like their energy is so strong and it's breaking through anyone else that's on the outside of this connection, Aquarius, that could like you. You know, it's like, no, I'm their crush and I'm their forever person and my energy's breaking through and you're going to read about me. So if you already know who this is and you're with them now and you understand that, Spirit wants you to know how much this person loves you, that that their energy comes through so strong in the reading. So there's a lot that I feel is about to unfold for you, definitely a lot more than I expected to see. This crush has potential, long-term potential. Some of you, as I described the energy, their characteristics about being very um, protective and at the same time gentle. You know who this person is just based off of that. Maybe even someone that's like a big teddy bear or the strong silent type. Or maybe even someone that is just very independent, outspoken, yet has that sweet, gentle, loving side as well. If you resonate with that energy, that's who we're zoning in on, and that is potential to be your forever person. That's who I can see. Okay, Aquarius, I love you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. That is who is crushing on you right now. All right, Pisces, let's see who is crushing on you right now. So who's thinking of you? Who is attracted to you? Who's interested in you? Who's watching you? Let's see what Spirit shows us. Wow, pride and ego are like two things that stick out so much in this person's energy. But moreover, like I know they want to swallow their pride because of how much they miss you. And I mean desperately missing you, thinking of you, longing for you. They want to swallow their pride, but then I feel like their ego takes over and like their ego discourages them from swallowing their pride. So the overall energy coming through is the Five of Pentacles. Then the Three of Cups is underneath this. This makes me feel like this is someone that you were not in a committed relationship with, someone that you were not in a full-blown relationship with. Maybe it was something that was unspoken, or the two of you just felt it in your hearts, but it was never like official. Like, doesn't seem like the two of you actually had the title of, being each other's person. That's who this is. But very much blurred lines with them. But I know it's someone that you cherish your time with this person because I see how much fun the two of you had. I think the two of you even like had your own rhythm going on. And even though it wasn't like a full-blown relationship, you still had things that were considered ours. Do you know what I mean? Like between the two, feel like this is our place. This is what we like. It's someone that you could have even looked at them like your best friend at the time. I just know that when the two of you were together, it was a very happy and celebratory, happy-go-lucky kind of energy between the two of you where I think you never laughed harder. I think you never had more fun. So that's the person that I can see misses you like crazy right now, and even just like misses our talks, misses our time. I miss our friendship. They've been thinking a lot about their life and the future lately, and where it's supposed to go. They may even be on the verge, like on the cusp of getting ready to make a big decision about life or a big purchase, or like getting ready to even like travel, go somewhere, relocate, because I can see that energy, and I can see the way that they're putting things into perspective and the ways that they don't want to leave without you knowing where they're going, or they don't want to go without you even. They're thinking a lot about life and what's important, and they're thinking about picking their battles, right? But then again, at the same time, this person's ego won't let them reach out, even though they want to talk, even though they miss you, even though they want to tell you about what's going on with them. I think that they just are on guard. Because I can see that with that Five of Swords. The way that this person feels like, well, if you come at me the wrong way, or if this goes left, I'm going to be prepared, and I know exactly what I'm going to say if this set of circumstances happens. For whatever reason, Pisces, they feel like they need to have that like armor around them. Don't think I'm taking their side when I tell you that. Some of you may not be surprised at all to hear that. Pride and ego is at the center of everything. And even though this person feels lost without you, feels incredibly lonely without you, misses you like in undescribable ways, their ego is winning. I want to look at that Nine of Cups. It's crazy that this is who's coming through as a crush, because this is a whole lot deeper than just a simple, like, lighthearted crush. This is someone that the two of you have a history together. The two of you had a beautiful friendship together at one point in time. Taurus's energy is here. Scorpio's as well. Is this a Taurus or a Scorpio or a Gemini or a Leo? Because their energy is here in your reading, Pisces. So it could be who you're thinking of, or your own moon or rising signs, or cross watcher's energy watching this reading for you. I think that when this person is around you, they cut loose in ways that they normally wouldn't. Maybe in ways that only you know these these secrets about this person. I feel like you've gotten to know them better than anyone else has. At least that's the way they feel about you. That's the way that they look at things, the ways that they let you in, where normally they wouldn't let anyone else in that deep. I feel like there's a lot of positive things to tell you about this person. Even though their pride and ego get the best of them, it is really someone that has their head on straight. Someone who is very driven and goal oriented. And like whenever this person sets up a goal, they crush that goal. Very, very ambitious person. A person who really, definitely high morals. Someone that is traditional in a lot of ways. Someone that values traditions and family. Even a person that is very much in touch with their spirituality and their religious side of things. So I know that when I look at this person, and if you resonate with this energy, especially with the beautiful friendship that the two of you once had, I'm sure that you probably agree about this person's values and ethics and things like that. It's just one of their problems, and where I think they can kind of have a nasty side to them is when their pride is bruised, because that's even still what is holding this person back. Oh gosh, this is someone who holds a grudge and cannot, has a very difficult time with rejection. But I know that you also probably feel like they have a lot of beautiful qualities as well. Otherwise, it wouldn't be this type of happiness and celebratory energy and friendship between the two of you. What you need to know is when I cut through everything and I dig a little deeper, I know that how much this person loves you, still loves you, will always love you, doesn't know how to unlove you, Pisces. So that's who's coming through currently as a crush. I want to look at that. This is crazy because it's like back and forth. Like I want to swallow my pride, but then my ego won't let me. I want to see into this person's ego. You know what? I'll tell you what this person really wants. And your Pisces energy is coming through. I wonder if this is another Pisces you're thinking of, or maybe you just have a lot of Pisces in your chart. Maybe moon and rising sign Pisces. The Three of Wands is like what I want to picture coming to me. See, this is like their ego is their ego is taking over, and they don't want to like bow down and be the one that comes to you. Although I know how badly they miss you, want to talk to you, want to share everything that's going on, especially if they're like on the verge of something big about to happen in their life. They want to share all of this with you, but it's like I know how badly this person wants to feel like they're in a position of power by you coming to them. So this is far more than a crush. It's far deeper than a crush. It's just that their energy is very strong and coming through in the reading, because I feel like it's almost it's like spirit's way of showing you, Pisces, how connected to you this person still is. Because to call this a crush is really undermining what this is. It's so much deeper than that. The crush part is like how they're still so connected to you, even though it looks like the two of you are apart. Their energy is still very much connected to yours. Okay, I love you so much, Pisces. That's what I can see going on. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading. Let's see who is crushing on you right now. Aquarius and Virgo's energy is here. Is this an Aquarius or Virgo that you're thinking of? Maybe they're on your mind. It could be cross watchers, though. That's their energy coming through. If it's cross watchers, Sagittarius and Gemini, lots of signs already for you, Aries. So this could be your moon and rising signs, or cross watchers here, their energy coming through, or indeed who is crushing on you. The thing about this person is the way that they hold back so much. They come across as very introverted, someone that's very quiet, soft spoken even, but highly intelligent. They're really like an old soul. So that's interesting to me that they would be so introverted like that. It's not that they lack courage, but there is something about this person that comes across as shy. They do, because I feel like they don't like the spotlight, but they find themselves in the spotlight a lot. I think their intelligence puts them in the spotlight because they have a lot of people that seek advice from them and are drawn to them. But then this person is very good looking, just naturally someone that has been blessed with looks. But it feels like they are just kind of in the position that they're in as far as like their leadership role and the way that people are drawn to them and the way that people seek them out. But it feels like if they could just be at home, kind of curled up with a good book, that's where this person would prefer to be. They're very introverted, so that doesn't surprise me if they haven't made a move towards you yet, Aries. Seems like it's someone that feels this way about you, like is drawn to you, crushing on you. But then also at the same, like with everything that they have to offer, it's crazy to me that they don't see everything that they have to offer. And they're even wondering, am I good enough for you? Am I good looking enough for you? Would you really be interested in someone like me? So that's what makes them truly hold back. That's a part of what makes them hold back from taking a chance with their heart. That's the thing about this person. It's it's almost tragic in a sense because of the way that they bring so much healing energy and guidance into the world. It's especially to those that are closest to them. But that's the vibe that they bring into the world. This person very much feels like a light worker. Wherever they go, people are left feeling much better before this person got there, if that makes sense. Being around this person will forever change someone for the better. It's like being around them, you learn something or they help you put things into perspective. It's like one of their themes in life is a healer, a helper for sure. So that's why I feel like this person is a light worker. Introverted, quiet, and not I don't want to make them sound like they lack confidence, you know what I mean? I don't want to make them sound like that. But then there are these insecurities that I can pick up on with them questioning what they're actually going to have when it comes to love. Questioning if they're ever going to have like their happy ending, if they're ever truly going to find their person. So I feel like you have a very gentle soul that is attracted to you right now, crushing on you, drawn to you. A person that is beautiful from the inside out and just has people drawn to them like a magnet. But the tragic thing is like they don't see everything that they bring to the table. It could even be kind of shocking if you're thinking of someone that you feel is very attractive and that's who's crushing on you as you resonate with this. That's the person that I can see actually has those insecurities. Which is crazy because I wonder if any of you here watching feel that way about them. Well, they're so attractive, like they have so much to offer. I wonder if they could ever see themselves as someone like me. Yes. And if you feel that way about this person, like if you feel like I'm describing your own feelings towards a crush that you have, that's who this person is, Aries, and the two of you are just alike and you're mirroring each other. Their looks I don't mean to keep like centering in on their looks, but like you cannot keep your eyes off of this energy, the star card. That's one of the most beautiful energies in the whole deck. It's just admiring this person for their inner and outer beauty. There is real potential here with them. I mean, the lovers are coming through, letting you know that there is destiny. There's a destined connection that's meant to unfold with this person. There is. There is real potential for the two of you to come into alignment. It just feels like with this energy coming through as the Hermit, they may have a little more growing that they need to do in order to truly align with you. And that's just so funny that as soon as I said that, that candle went out. And then it also makes me ask this question, Aries. Do you feel like I'm reading your own energy? And is this someone Like, do you feel like you still have a little more growing to do before you're ready for your forever person and your lifelong partner? Because if you feel like I'm reading your own energy, I'm not. That's this person's, and it's just spirit letting you know that you have someone around you that is just like you. I want to look at the Hermit's energy. You see, it's like so much untapped love and potential. Love and potential. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the initial M is coming through. This person's name could begin with an M, your name, their name, first, last name. It's significant enough to come through in the reading. So take from that what feels right to you, Aries. So this is very special because it's spirit letting you know that you have someone around you now that is crushing on you, but there's so much potential for this to be your lifelong partner. Some of you here are already connected to this person. You could be talking to them, dating them, but you feel like they hold a lot back from you. Know why they hold back from you? It's just because this person is very introverted. It's not because they don't feel for you. I can already see where they love you, even if they haven't said that to you yet. It's there. It's just, it may take this person a little longer to come out of their shell. But I will say that, given the right circumstances, especially, if you feel like this person treats you right, they're a good person, but they're just a little introverted and shy and they haven't come out of their shell, this one is absolutely worth the wait. Don't think it's going to take forever. I feel like you guys are meant to be aligned with each other. So if they just need a little more time to come out of their shell, you will not regret holding on and taking things slowly with them, Aries. That's what I can see. And maybe even a message of encouragement for your future self when this person comes in and you find that they are this way with you. Okay, Aries, that's what I can see going on. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, Taurus, let's get into your reading. Let's see who is crushing on you right now. Pisces and Sagittarius' energy are the strongest so far to come through. Are you connected right now to a Pisces or a Sagittarius? You could be, because the two of you could already be connected and really falling for each other. But I have to say, Taurus, this person is already in love with you. This is way more than a crush. Their feelings are coming through as, so optimistic and happy-go-lucky and feeling like this is it for me. This is where I'm meant to be. You're who I belong with. So it's way more than a crush. See, some of you are connected to this person and dating this person now or like talking to them. But for others of you, if they haven't made their approach yet towards you, know that they've built this up so much in their heart and in their mind. Pisces and Sagittarius, maybe Cancer as well. Cancer as well. So it could be who you're thinking of, your moon or rising signs or cross watchers, their energy here. In you, they feel like they've been saved in a sense. Or that they could be, because I'm telling you, if this person hasn't approached you yet, they have it really bad for you, because they're already in love with you, which is so significant if you guys are not dating each other with the way they feel so strongly. And the way that they are putting a lot of pressure on this because they feel like there's so much at stake, because when they look at you, Taurus, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, if you're not dating this person, they feel like you could be everything to me. If I had you in my life, I would feel like I have direction. I would feel like I'm home. I would feel like my search and my struggle is over. And I will tell you that they want this right now, and there's just like an eagerness. So if you're connected to this person now, I keep going back and forth because there's two sets of circumstances here. Some of you, like I said, are dating this person, connected to this person, and you're watching to see maybe, who's showing up as a crush. This person is in love with you and can just picture the future crystal clear. You're exactly who they want. You're exactly who they were looking for. You're exactly what they needed. And it's like this energy of gratitude because you rescued me from a place where I was very much alone and desperate. And they want this to move forward like as of yesterday. They want this so badly. So you may see them start to get they may start to press you more and more for answers or clarity from you or direction. And that's not because they want to put pressure on you. It's because it's something that they feel so strongly about and they want so badly. They want you to be theirs and only theirs. They don't want you to talk to anyone else, be with anyone else. And I don't mean in like a possessive way. It's a I'm in love with you way. So a lot of positive messages about someone that you may already be kind of figuring things out with right now. But for those of you that this is just a person who's on the outside looking in and wanting all of this with you, I just feel like you have someone that's built things up so much it's like if they don't know you, how could they really be in love with you? I know that's kind of a tricky question. I just know that they are in love with you. I just know that they want to be with you forever. Like this, it's almost like with the way that they're in love and the way that they're fantasizing about the future, it's almost like a teenage dream kind of crush that they feel for you, Taurus. But I have to say that it's way more than a crush. It's like a fantasy. It'd be like a wish come true if they could have you. You see that energy? Two of Cups in reverse. Do you see that energy? The Three of Wands and then the Five of Pentacles is repeating itself. This is like, oh my gosh. You see that this person is facing the water. They're at the top of a mountain and these ships are coming towards them. That's the way this person feels, like you are my blessing, or you could be my blessing. They're so optimistic and happy-go-lucky about what could be. Just so much anticipation and excitement for what the future holds. Even if this is just a crush, someone that's on the outside looking in, they are trying to manifest you. I mean, oh my gosh, they have so much positive energy focused on you, Taurus. The Two of Cups is in reverse because of the way that this person feels. You are my forever. You are my destiny. You're the only one that I ever want, ever need. You're who I'm meant to be with. It's about the untapped potential. But I know at the same time, they also want answers. They do. That's for all of you, but moreover for those of you that are like dating this person right now, because they want to know, do you see a future with me? What do you want with me? For some of you, you may feel like it's happening really fast with this person. That wouldn't surprise me. But it may happen really fast with them because they are so headstrong, and it's very clear from their perspective that this is where I'm supposed to be. You're who I belong with. I want you to be the mother or father of my children. I want to marry you. I want to be with you forever. That's just it. I mean, it's very, very strong energy, but it's simple and it's straightforward. There's nothing hidden about this person. So if they're saying all of these things to you already, Taurus, this is just an affirmation to you. This is a confirmation to you from Spirit that they're telling you the absolute truth, even if it is happening really fast. And even if they haven't come forward and they're just crushing on you, I mean, that doesn't mean that they're keeping anything from you or like being secretive with you in any way. It could just be like they want it, but waiting for things to fall into place, waiting for the right time for it to happen or for it to make a move. The fact that both of these cards have these pathways here, it just says so much to me about longevity, no obstacles in the way, how they want this, and how they feel like it's destiny. Even if it's just a crush, they have a very clear picture in their mind about what's going to happen with us and like what we could be, what we could have. Even if they don't know you per se and it's just like fantasies and they're trying to manifest you in, and I feel like that energy is meant to come across as flattering for you, Taurus. Just letting you know how bad they have it for you. It's like your crush is already in love with you. For someone here, and this is like a little side note because it's a personal message to someone. If you have a crush on someone that's in a relationship and you're wondering, is that who she's describing? Is that who's coming through? Does the crush I have that's in a relationship have a crush on me as well? Yes, they do. And I know that that's very touchy. You know, this is a separate reading. This is a personal message for someone here. I can see, yes, that this person is in a relationship, but they're in love with you. And they feel like you're the one that they're supposed to be with. You're their person. They don't feel anything for that person they're with now as they feel for you. So I'm not going to judge the circumstances around why they're with someone but have a crush on you and are in love with you. Life sets us in all different directions and we all have different lessons in life that we're going through, and it's not my place to judge it. No. That's what I can see, and that's a personal message for someone here watching. Okay, I love you so much, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, my beautiful Geminis, last but not least, let's get into your reading and see who is crushing on you right now. The thing about this person is they really put up a front of like a persona. It feels like it's like a persona. It's someone who always comes across as cool. Like this person has a lot of swag, and I think like anyone that meets them feels like they're cool. Like they dress cool, you know, they have that swagger. Their money looks good. It looks like they have the finer things in life. Materialistically, they have a lot of nice possessions. But that's just like what the outside sees. And it feels like on the inside, this person is very emotional. And they have a lot of anxiety that they have to actively work towards eliminating. It's like a constant process for this person to like take a step forward. But the crazy thing is, like, to the outside world, if it seems like they really have it all together because they look like they're all together. Very polished. I think they carry themselves well. They hold their head up high. They're well dressed. They're groomed. They smell good. You know, like to the outside, this person looks like they have it all. And I suppose they do have it all. But they also have a way of getting in their own head and in their own way. This Three of Cups as their overall energy, it's a real curveball because that's like being caught up in a situation that's very complicated. For some of you, you have a crush. Okay, so you're watching to see who's crushing on you, right? And the person that's crushing on you is in a relationship with someone. In a relationship with someone already. But then I wonder, because it almost slipped out, I think some of you know exactly who this is, and you have a crush on that person too. You have a crush on someone that's in a relationship, and a person in a relationship has a crush on you. So it's definitely very complicated as to who this is. I want to look at that Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, it's yes, some of you they're in a relationship, yes. For others of you, it's like this line that I can't cross. Maybe even because of the circumstances between you and that person. Could be a friend of a family member, you know, like a friend of the family, someone who's been around you quite often, so there's these weird blurred lines. Or it could even be like someone that you are very, like there's a lot of hesitancy about the two of you becoming involved because for whatever reason, because of the circumstances, it feels like we would be crossing the line. And that could have to do with mixing business and pleasure for some of you, because for some of you, I see that this person is around you at work. For others of you, I will say this, not to be too nosy, but it could be the first time that someone has had a crush on the same sex. And they have all of these feelings that they never knew they could feel and they never felt before. So that's why it feels like it's crossing the line and like it's almost forbidden. Some of you will resonate with that energy. But for others of you, this is like a separate part of the reading. It's just like between you and them, it's crossing a line that we shouldn't cross. I want to look at that. I want to look at that King of Swords. Lots of energies flipping out. Oh, and it's repeating. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so for some of you here, this is definitely someone around work. Pisces and Cancer's energy, Sagittarius' energy is also here, as well as Libra's. So this could be who you're thinking of, or that's their sign. Cross watchers even, or your own moon or rising sign. So it's like this person tries to bury a lot of what they feel because okay, so let me explain this to you guys, because the overall energy is like something that I feel very hesitant about pursuing, whether it's because I'm in a relationship with someone or you're in a relationship with someone, or it's just like if I were to pursue you or be with you in any way, it's crossing the line. So this crush feels like it's forbidden for whatever reason, the circumstances that I described. It's not like it's a crush that's going to be able to flow so easily and smoothly because it's so complicated with this person and the circumstances are complicated. And I think yes, they're naturally anxious, and this just adds to the anxiety more because of the circumstances of it all. I feel like this reading is just meant to give someone affirmations about like this person's feelings, especially because the circumstances are so complicated. So if anyone here watching knows that this is someone that they're around work and has been wondering, do they feel for them what I feel? Do they like me the way that I like them? Yes, they do. For others of you though, if you're in a relationship watching this, and maybe they're in a relationship too, and you're wondering, do they like me because I know I like them? Yeah, I can see those circumstances as well. And for others of you, if you know that the person you have a crush on is in a relationship and you're wondering, like, do they like me because I feel like they do? The answer is yes. It's complicated around your energy, Gemini, because the overall vibe is like, it's wrong. It's wrong because of circumstances, or it's crossing the line, or it's blurring lines that we shouldn't cross. I want to look at that Eight of Pentacles. Four of Wands with the Three of Swords. For some of you here, even this person, you or them could be married. And I read it very open because this is general. I can just see it. It makes me wonder, whose side is this on? Because it's a different answer for everyone watching. I just know that Someone here is married, and this is the person that they are crushing on, and they're crushing right back on you. Some of you know that you're even caught up in circumstances of an affair with someone. So for whatever reason, that's who's coming through in your reading as your crush, who's crushing on you. So I think it's spirit letting you know that they feel the way that you feel. I just can see a lot of warnings to tell someone about. Whoever chooses to take the warnings, they'll choose to take the warnings. It just feels like these are very messy circumstances. And for someone here, you need to know that it may not end well. It could really end up with feeling like you've been lied to, and you, like, the promises this person made, they didn't see through, and they ended up really hurting you. I just feel like with this kind of messy energy, and I don't mean that in an insulting or, disrespectful way, but this is complicated. And it looks like there's a big red flag there, right? So I just feel like I'm getting warnings to someone around Gemini's energy. If you know that the circumstances with this crush are messy the way that I can see, just think twice before embracing it or pursuing it, because it looks like it may not end well. It could end in heartache. You could be hurt, or you can end up really hurting someone. All right, Gemini, that's what I can see going on. I know not the easiest messages to hear, but I just want you guys to remember where these readings come from. It is only a place of love and light, just intended to help someone in some way. Okay, I do hope that you enjoyed it though. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again, Gemini. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next reading.